Hi, everyone. All right, let me turn this down a little bit more. All right. So, hi, everyone. Um, Welcome to the channel. I'm going to do my community read. I'm pulling out some uh not oldies, but well, this one, I guess, my Black Femme Tarot has turned into an oldie now, but goodie. And the Signs of the Times Tarot. So I'm going to be doing the community read with this. And as always, thank you, Sil, my lovely moderator. So let me get these nice and shuffled. All right. Let's see. What do we have for the community? Oh, more bright and whimsical stuff. We have the flamingo, which is fun. I'm really happy I pulled this deck out because it's just been a stressful like 2 weeks, and I love that this is this card. The flamingos are actually kind of meaningful to me because I do this dodgeball tournament out in LA, and we're like planning everything, trying to get everything all coordinated. And t-shirt I bought from them was this like really nice blue, kind of like this color with these bright pink flamingos on it. And I love it. Luke, no, I've had this deck for quite a while. Hey, Whimsically, welcome. Let's see. So we have the flamingos, which are the card of fun. What else do we have for the community? What else? We have not relationships. So maybe some fun relationships are going on. Some things within your relationships are fun. This could be also talking about, it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. It could be spending time doing something fun with the people that you love and care about, whether they be a significant other, family, or friends, anything like that. Let's see. Let's do one more. Oh, we have the dice. This is I love those dice. And look, we have pinks popping up here. So the dice, this is the chance card. So if you haven't been having a lot of fun, maybe this weekend or this, time period is a good time to take some chances, do something new, or maybe take some chances spending time with people that you might not have been uh giving enough time to, so just to change things up. And it could signify, especially with this rear view mirror here, it could signify someone who is in your like recent past that you just maybe kind of like the out of sight out of mind kind of thing that you need to go back on and reconnect with. So yeah, I think that overall, since the relationships card is in the middle, maybe this is the main theme for the community, is like how we're connecting and building and just integrating and working with the relationships that we're dealing with. So this is the Signs of the Times Oracle. I wasn't sure which deck you were asking about, Luke, but neither one of them are new anymore. Technically, this one's newer than that one. Oh yeah, the prompt from, I really like the ancestor ones from a few days ago because I had to do some catching up. So anybody who's unfamiliar, I run a Discord, and we're talking about the monthly challenge for October. The monthly tarot challenge for October. So if you like doing stuff like that, or you need like accountability buddies, we can you can join and uh, have some people to do some tarot with. Okay, so whimsically, I have you in the queue. Go ahead and put your question in the chat. And while you do that, I'm going to get this all shuffled up. And Streamlabs changed the color of their icon. It kind of threw me off for a little bit. So I love this oracle too. Ooh, general message from Spirit. Yeah, it's been a while. I've been using the dark reflections, and I think last week I used the Earth, Moon, and Shadow, but I needed pops of color and whimsy and just something more bright and whatever. So whimsically, let me pull an oracle card, and then I'll pull some tarot cards to go with it, because I love pulling oracle for messages from ancestors or spirit. Ooh, yin yang. So this is gonna be about balance. Let's see what your whoops, sorry, butterfingers there. Let's see what spirit has to say. Oops, and last one. Let's scoot this up a little. So you got the yin yang card for your oracle, and you got the Chariot reverse, Judgment, and the Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like, overall, this is about finding balance between, I would say, your work and yourself, if that makes sense. So making sure that you aren't overworking yourself, because you need to give yourself time to basically rest and rejuvenate and recover. The Chariot in reverse, you really need to just like slow down. Chariot is generally the card, like that's a signal to like kind of go push forward. But in reverse, if you keep going nonstop, it's just going to end in burnout. So I think that's where this whole concept of balance is coming in, and especially because they're being reflected here around this Judgment card. And with judgment can be a sign that some things need to change and that you're on the precipice of doing so. It's more so like that card of like awakening and awareness of the things that you really need. There's a level of clarity that comes with this card to understand how you need to navigate or move down the path that you're currently on, and what adjustments need to be changed in order to continue to successfully go down that path. So in this, one of the indicators is that you need to take a break. You need to slow down, right? The other side of it is the work side. So we have the Eight of Pentacles. This is I'll start with like the fact that you have pentacles. This is earth energy here, where you're really needing to kind of get a little more rooted and grounded. So this could just be a matter of grounding oneself, or it could be a sign of like, hey, you need to stop moving for a little bit and root yourself. So it could be a little bit of both. um yeah, if you're not prone to listening, they're gonna keep telling you the same thing. But also the Eight of Pentacles is about improving your skills too. So oftentimes when we're kind of like go go go, we neglect that growth portion of things. So I think that's what this is saying. So if this has to do with work and trying to get the next best thing, are you slowing down enough to put the correct amount of time and effort into things that could eventually produce something of good quality? Whether that be your skills, whether that ends up being like networking, stuff like that. But ultimately, I would say that that your goal here is to be able to find that time for yourself and balance it with slowing down and focusing on actually improving your skills, I would say. So yeah, if, if you keep getting this message, it's time to listen, madam. Let me get something to drink. Thank you, Sil. If you'd like a reading, use exclamation point join to enter the queue. Do you have any other questions, Whimsically? You're welcome. Okay, good. Welcome to the queue, Luke. Go ahead, post your question. And I'll get this shuffled some more because I think I'm going to pull, depends on your question, but I think I'm going to pull one of these too. They just pair really well together. I love the look of them. Like, I just think that the cards mesh up so well. Well, it's upside down, but something about the drawings really go well together. I'll do your ancestors. Let's see. General message from ancestors. Ooh, Destiny. Let's see what the tarot says. General message from Luke's ancestors. Okay. Making sure you guys can see everything. I'm gonna move this over. One more card. Okay. So you have the Destiny card. I would say that this is probably about reevaluating your work. I would say. I think I'll go with that. So there's a few things that are going on, a few different themes, but here in the middle we have the Fool. Oh, and I didn't take your card. Sorry. This is Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the Fool, and the Hangman in reverse. So you have the Fool card here, which is really an interesting indicator of wanting to start something new and kind of take that leap into to the next stage or next phase of things, or just not even it doesn't necessarily have to be a next phase. It could just be the next path that you go down. But I think that maybe it's not quite the right time because it hasn't been well thought out yet. So sometimes while the Fool pops up, it could be an indicator, kind of like the green light to go ahead, try that new thing. Because you're surrounded by these two reverse cards here, I think that it's not quite the right moment, and it's still, the Fool is also very green when it comes to making these decisions. So I think this is more of the naive side of the Fool that's happening right now. So with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, I really think that doing so could be not putting your best foot forward financially. So I know we talk about like your work a lot, and like the idea of doing different things or whatever, but I just think that it's it's almost like saying like you gotta wait for a moment and just kind of wait for the right time. Uh because it's not right now. And with the pentacles there, I think that maybe it's you got to give it some time to kind of mature, the idea of it to mature and then shape out, especially with the hangman in reverse really just kind of drives it all home here, at least for me. Because the hangman in reverse, you're not really seeing different perspectives of the situation. There's like this impatient impatientness or this like unwillingness to wait things out and see how things change and transform, I guess I'll say. And the hangman normally upright is like this uh person who can rely on their intuition in that regard. They kind of have a certain level of wisdom that's happening because they're starting to understand big the full picture of things. So in with these two cards in reverse, I think that the idea of wanting to go forward isn't a bad thing. It's just that it can't happen right now. I would say your advice would be to sit with the idea, whatever idea you have. I know I kind of leaned a little bit into like work or career or whatever, but it could be something else. And as I'm talking through it, something will probably pop into your head. So whatever that thing is, but as you think through it, give yourself time to actually grow the idea a little more. One of the things missing here, and it's definitely missing from this hangman, but we have no like thoughtfulness going on in this. There are no swords, there's no like, like even if the hierophant or the hermit popped up, there's like introspection and mentorship that could be happening. So none of that is really going on right now. um but yeah, I would say take a moment to really rationalize the idea and plan things out a little better. And maybe that is why you kind of have these cards in reverse, especially with the hanged man, is because like if it's a stressor and you like it's something that you must want to do, but the idea of doing it is stressful, so you don't ever think it through and it never really grows into an actual plan. It always stays like a sort of soft idea that you push to the back of your head. And that's really what's going on here with the hangman. So I would say that maybe what needs to happen is, hi Luna bug. What needs to happen is allow yourself time to think these through. So you've been on my lives enough to know that I always say like find ways to flip this energy upright. So what is it you need to do to um, open yourself up to these other perspectives? All right, come on. You want to go uppies? Come on. Say hi. um Sorry. Yeah, I know. You're helping. So, yeah, Luke, I think that give yourself some time, and maybe this is something that you want to jot down and revisit later. Like I said, with this pentacles here, I don't think that this is something that needs to be done right now anyway. Sil says hi. Oh, she says hi. So hopefully that helps. It gives you kind of something to think about. And, it's one of those things that like I feel like you put it off so it feels stressful. So you keep putting it off, but then you're stressed out about the fact that you keep putting it off. Yeah, that's another thing too that you have to consider all of those factors. And it's hard because there are a lot of moving pieces, which is again why I said this is not something that's going to happen overnight. You're welcome as always. Hey Sherry. Go ahead, post your question. We have a slow night tonight, so no cue. Okay. My cat is being a little ham tonight. She just wants all the attention. So sorry guys. You have to share me with her. Is that okay, Luna? Can we share? Okay. What do you guys think of the pairing with these two decks? I feel like I've asked in the past, but I always like to re-ask because it makes me happy. My mom always thinks it sounds like she's saying no, and I'm like, you just think Luna's being negative, but she's not. Are you, Luna? Wish you guys could hear her purring. Let me see. Can you hear her? So this year, you mean 2023, right? Oh my God, I had to look to see what year it was. Yeah, Luna is a high performance engine, so her purrs are not very loud. Apollo, you could probably hear across the room. Okay, just checking. I think I'll just do tarot for this. All right, let's see, Sherry. Let's see if meeting someone this year. Oops. Shuffling around Luna is so hard. So sorry if you hear me being all butterfingers over here. Can you lay down for me so I can shuffle? Okay. Alrighty. Let's see what else we have for you, Sherry. Let's do one more. One more card for Sherry. So we have crooked. We have the Two of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Ace of Wands. So I will say that if it's commitment, like a committed relationship, I don't think that's going to happen right now. But I think that a few things are going to happen. So I don't think that this time period is going to lead well to really meeting someone that will end in any level of commitment right now. So on one side here, we have the Two of Pentacles. It's actually a pretty nice card. And this is also a pretty nice card. But here in the center, we have the tower. So I really feel like there's going to be a lot of sudden changes that are happening this over the next, what month is it? Oh my God, October, over the next 3 months. Thanks for joining, Luke. Chat with you on Discord. And a lot of times when these changes are happening, it's really hard to focus on any level of commitment, especially when it comes to things emotionally. There a lot of times it just sucks up the bandwidth of what people are capable for, right? And also it's a sign that things are going to be very in and out. So things are not going to necessarily be coming into your life that are going to be worthwhile to keep around. But I think what is going to end up happening is throughout this, you're going to need to start to find some balance if you are looking for a relationship, right? So I think that if we look at these two cards surrounded by this tower card, I would say that by the end of this year, no, but you have the opportunity to set yourself up to start next year off on a good foot. If we can end this year with, finding some balance and stability from this tower moment, then perhaps you can get to this ace of wands moment. So the two of pentacles kind of makes me think that you are going to have to deal with some choices that are coming into your life. It could have to do with your family, could have to do with your finances, or like a combo of that. And having to make those choices is going to be really, that is where I think the root of the upheaval is going to come from. So as long as you can wrap this up by the end of the year, then I would say that you have it's like kind of like spring cleaning, I guess I'll call it. You kind of get rid of all of that and kind of start fresh. And the ace of wands is a really good indicator of, ooh, oh my god. The ace of wands is a really good indicator of something new coming in. So wands are this fiery energy. It doesn't necessarily scream relationship, but it does seem like there's going to be a spark of passion that comes in. So I would say that let the next few months happen, and then either at the end of the year or the beginning of the year, kind of see what is this wands moment going to be. What events are going to transpire? Is it going to be a person? Is it going to be like you, or is it going to be someone, an event, that kind of thing. But I will say that with this fire here and this and being the ace, there's room for a lot of potential things to happen. Like I said, with that fire, you kind of have the passion. You also have growth. So there are indicators here that this could happen. But I would say for the basis of your question for this year, it wouldn't. I don't see that happening. I know. And I will say too, this could be something that isn't necessarily wrapped up by the end of the year, but it's like you get through the hard part. You get through the hard part by the end of the year, and then you can start the next year off strong. So I hope that helps, Sherry. Yeah, Luna. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. Well, we don't have anyone else in the queue. Quiet night. Have a lovely night, Sherry. Thank you for joining. I'm almost done, Luna. Well, Sil, I think I'll wrap up early tonight and then maybe force myself to do some editing because I've not put out a video in like 2 weeks. So yeah, I think I will go ahead and close my queue, and yeah, I'll catch you on Discord, and then I will see you on Sunday. And we'll see if we survive the zombie apocalypse or zombie invasion. Zombie apocalypse. Alrighty, Sil. Thank you for joining. As always, feel better. Hopefully you can talk on Sunday. If you're not feeling good enough by like Saturday, just let me know and we can like push it to the following week. That's fine. But we'll chat on Discord about it. Alrighty. I will chat with you guys soon. Bye.